everyone.
One.
Today, my presentation is about, as you can see, the old school versus the new age. We have on the right, Apple computer, which pretty soon is going to be history, for sure. And then you have the books. We go with the new age, which is an application that I'm going to talk about today. Imagine this. And take this from me, I'm a student, and that's pretty much me walking into, school. Big backpack, carrying all those big books with me, and, that's pretty much everyone else in school, in class, walking around. That can cause a lot of pain on your back, too. So, the application that I'm talking about right now, that I'm going to talk about, it has the capability to access instantly any book around the world. You name it. You search it, click the button, and it will get it for you. There's no need for carrying any more books. You don't need that anymore. It will take up less space and will free up every shelf that you have at home with just an application. Portable, you can take it anywhere. You can open it up basically on your tablet, your notebook, desktop, your phone, anywhere. It's hyperlink interactive. You click any material that you want, it downloads the application, and you can open it up in your phone too. So if you're having to have a presentation like this one here, you will have it. You'll have access to it on your phone, and you can just browse through. Even whenever you're in school, you're studying for a test, you have all the information right in your hand. Searchable, as I said before. You search any book, thousands of books will be in the library, downloaded already for you. User-friendly, it will show you steps from 1 to 5. How to use it, how to search for books, how do you become a member, how do you pay for books, either if you buy, rent, or if you just want a demo. Greener, well, no more books. You save a lot of trees, and you can carry it anywhere. Now, a lot of people out there, whenever they're looking at a book or reading the newspapers, they're forcing their eyesight, looking at the fine print, especially older people. But with our application, you won't be able to do that anymore. I mean, you can pretty much pick anything you want with 2 fingers and just drag it. Sorry about that. And drag it across the screen, and you can take a look at it. Zoom in, zoom out, just with 2 fingers. Anywhere, your phone, your tablet, notebook, and at the same time, you want to put it back, you do the same thing. You grab it, put it back in the corner, and you continue reading. The best thing about this is it doesn't smell like a book, especially an old book. Mission. My mission is to create an application where everyone could benefit from. Students, even regular people. And when I mean students, from elementary all the way to universities. Now, special education, right now, they're using a lot of these applications. A lot of this stuff that is digitalized instead of using books. Many of us prefer books. Many of us prefer digitalized. Nowadays, millennials, people, now that are new generation, prefer digitalized. But if we have something portable that you can take anywhere around the world without carrying all those books, one out an application where you can open up, anytime you want. We'll be in the business of helping members, not just relieving their back pain from carrying heavy books, but also helping by saving money. Books now, you go to school and you pay about from $60 all the way to $350 for a book. for each semester. You return it the next semester, when the semester is over, you probably get back about $25. So, I mean, you gotta think about that. Even if you resell it, you go to Amazon, and you can do the same thing. You can probably get a good bit, profit out of it, but it depends how good, the condition of the book. With the application, you become a member, you pay monthly, yes, but you have the advantage of having all these thousands and thousands and thousands of books, variety of books that you want. It's for school, for reading, you name it. Invest its profits to increase for employees. Satisfaction will authorize us that will return to shareholders. I'm looking for about $500, $500,000, I'm sorry. Those $500,000 will get me to hire one or two people. Why one or two people? It only takes maybe one person actually come up with an application, someone that knows how to program, someone that knows how to add books into the library. That's all it takes. The target market segmentation, I'm sorry. Here we have the regular books, which is the paper books, versus digitalized book. We went from 81 all the way to 13%. And as you can see, digital world is growing. Not much, but it's growing. We focus on marketing activities on reaching, which is basically our goal, 100%. It may be doable. Students, faculty from elementary to universities, like I mentioned before, people working in offices, even business owners can benefit from this. Retired people or book lovers. The strength. Every book out there is going to be added up to the application. We recently asked about almost 10,000 students about their opinion about digital versus printed textbooks. The majority of the U.S. students, 59%, secondhand study books rather than new ones. I do that. It's cheaper. I rent them, or if it's a used book, I get it. If I'm going to need it for later on, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to resell it. I'm going to need it later on. Almost 97% regard textbooks as too expensive on one of them. 57.8% prefer digital textbooks over the printed version, and this percentage is growing. The competition. Well, we have a lot of competition out there. We have Amazon, Amazon Apps, Oddbooks, Barnes, and all of the sources that we have out there. But the only difference with us is that you can have all of this with a 15% off if you're a student. How does that work? Well, you sign up and become a member. We'll give you up to 6 years. Why 6 years? You go on to school, it will take you maybe 5 to 6 years to finish up your 4-year degree. Life happens on there. And you will keep the 15% off for 6 years. Now, enjoy the benefits of taking all your books with you anywhere around the world. And you also get a 2-week trial demo for anybody that is interested. Thank you. Any questions?
Yes. Textbooks, I mean, I've been out of college for a while, and I agree with they're very expensive hard copies. Are most of them going to ebooks now? Or
Yes, sir.
available? How's the cost difference? A $300 book would be roughly how much on electronic copy?
Well, it depends. Our competition, if you go to Amazon, you can probably buy that for about maybe $250. So you save about $50.
Not very much.
Not very much.
So how are you gonna pay authors?
Sir?
How are you gonna pay the author?
Authors. Well, that will be coming later on. Profit, whatever profit we make later on.
Well, no, I'm getting to is if you take somebody's written a book, it's their intellectual property.
Right.
What would give you the right to use it other than for you to pay them a royalty?
That is a good question. I'll bring it back to you.
Okay. Second question I have is, it's 500,000 you're asking for. What percentage of the company is that?
Well, I'm looking at about 20%.
So your value of the company, no. 2.5 million.
Yes, sir.
And you're saying that that 500,000 is just to employ one or two extra people?
Yes, sir.
Why so much? Why can't you outsource it to India where they've got people that are, you know, get on Fiverr first or freelancer.com to do that sort of stuff for you?
That's the problem in America. We have all these jobs going somewhere else instead of just staying here in America.
So you're looking to employ a good person here who will cost you $250,000 a year.
Well, you know, programmers, a good programmer can make probably up to $70,000, $75,000 a year.
You mentioned one or two people, so why 500,000?
I can only do one. I can have the other one for just security, any emergency.
What you're asking for, a $500,000 investment. Can you tell me where that 500,000 is going? If you got one person, you're only talking 75,000. Are you paying yourself on that?
I am investing on a major technology that I need. You're talking about a capability enough, actually a computer that is capable enough to support all the programs that we're gonna run to.
Do you have anybody else invested in this company?
Right now, no.
What is the, you said 15% off. Do you have a recurring revenue stream or?